Hey, I'm Johnny Ference of Singular Agronomics, and we're here today to do a series a little bit more about soil microbes. We're here on the next part of the series, and we're going to talk about the good bacteria and the things that the functions they have, some stuff about bad biology, or I should say misplaced, misused biology or its functions. Then also we'll have a little wrap up about all the different things on the market and maybe some perspective to think about on your operation. So the first thing is the good. So one thing I love talking about bacteria, it's really going to help with the nitrogen cycle, okay? It's involved in all the cycles, but I think of the nitrogen cycle in particular because we talk about nitrate to ammonium and having a positive form versus a negative form throughout that growing season. Well, if we have a carbon present and that biology is able to cycle, we're able to take a nitrate form and take it back into ammonium form and vice versa. So it's just so important, and then the dynamics of the soil are so big that we have to have that carbon present, but then also it's able to take that nitrogen and help cycle it. Now then I think of something like a fungus is really gonna help branch out and get those nutrients that need surface area touching that nutrient for absorption. Okay, so I mean, we got our mass flow, but then we're also diffusion. But I think of that fungus spreading out that profile so we're able to absorb more phosphorus. I mean, you go to a total digestible nutrient test, and gosh, we got pounds and pounds of phosphorus in our soil that we really need to break apart and not tie up. Now, do I ever think we're gonna get all of that? No. But with that being said, this is a great opportunity to keep our soil health in check, because then if we get more of that fungal population within our soils, we're able to gain more of that soil profile, which helps us with phosphorus, potassium, so on and so forth. Just something that we gotta know and we gotta realize is making sure that biology has a food source, okay? And something I think about, and maybe I'm thinking about this wrong, but I even think about, like, if we're inoculating that soil, if we're able to keep that soil thriving and keep that biology keep producing and keep having it have a food source, why do we gotta keep inoculating it? Okay, now with that being said, I understand that when you introduce a new strain of biology, maybe all the native biologies overwhelm them. It's like they come into a new area and then, the natives just say, no, this is my area. I say if a person's gonna go into the biological realm or add biology to their system, one thing I'd keep in check is, why are you doing it? So if it's because you need more phosphorus release, find those biologies that have the best phosphorus releasing characteristics. Okay, if you're trying to reduce nitrogen, find those things, but make sure that we're putting a food source with it, or when we get that concoction with them, that we have a food source. Okay, there's a lot of products on the market that you can look at, but there's also ways to do it, I mean, on your own farm if you want to. I mean, it comes down to logistics, okay? I got numerous growers that do compost extracts, and they've had very good success on producing an extract that have very high bacteria counts and fungal counts. It's a great opportunity for you, and we'll have a series with Ryan Gibbs that he's talking about the things he's doing on his operation. I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it, but it comes down to logistics and what works best for you. But with that being said, thank you so much for being on this part of the soil microbe series. We will keep talking a little bit more about inputs and their influence, so we'll see you soon.
Guys, thanks for watching the content so far. We've got a whole lot more on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Subscribe there. We put a ton of content on there that's useful and applicable information to help on your farms and day-to-day life. So go ahead, hop over there. If you want more information, check us out there.